going to bring in Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca. Not only is it dark there, Tony, but the storms are getting stronger as we're going along here.
Yeah, in fact, in Lincoln, we should see those storms approaching very shortly, but it's really northeast Connecticut, southern Worcester County, far northwest Rhode Island, lightning, downpours, severe thunderstorm warning. It has been extended, so a lot to cover. Let's first start with the radar and the warning. Those red polygons represent severe thunderstorm warning. That is in effect until 6 o'clock this evening. It has been expanded. Originally, it was just for northeast Connecticut and northwest Rhode Island, but it has been expanded. These thunderstorms have had a history of frequent lightning, downpours, some strong wind, and reports of hail. Pomfret, Connecticut, which is in northeastern Connecticut, a report of golf ball size hail. If you have your car in the driveway, if you can put it, if you have a garage or a carport, if you can get it under cover right now, I would do that at this point, as these storms have had a history of some lightning and some hail. Here's a close-up look, and the storm stretching now across Woonsocket, southern Worcester County, still north and west of Providence, but crossing Route 295 right now. A lot of lightning and some downpours as well. Every now and then we've been watching, we can take a look at the velocity within these thunderstorms, how the air is moving, and we have seen at times there's been some rotation. So while the risk or the chance is low, we're going to have to watch for the possibility of whether or not one or two of these could produce an isolated tornado. We do not have any tornado warnings right now, but we are watching the situation closely. But in the meantime, the worst of the weather in these red boxes until 6 o'clock this evening. We're getting real close, and we can take a look at our velocity scan, and quite simply the radar can look to see not only how strong the air is moving, but whether or not it's moving in a straight line or in a circle. So at times we've seen some rotation, but at this point we don't see anything too significant. But we are watching that one storm in between Putnam and Killingly as to whether or not there's any subtle rotation along Route 395. We'll watch it very closely in eastern Connecticut. This is the hail track within the last couple of hours. Quite simply, the purple means that this is where hail has been recorded on the Doppler radar, and the blips of turquoise indicating where some large hail has occurred just over the border, and that is approaching northwest Rhode Island right now. So all locations have the risk of a strong to severe thunderstorm, but the areas in red, it is much higher. It's a medium risk the further south you go, and the risk is lower closer to the coastline. This is not a risk of thunder, but rather the risk of severe thunder with damaging wind and hail. Cloudy skies, quiet in Lincoln right now, but that storm heading your way in the next half hour. And so now through about 7, 8 o'clock this evening, the latest, the risk is there. Once we get beyond 8, 9 o'clock, things will be quieting down. We're watching the Doppler radar very closely. We have you covered. Anything that changes or new warnings that are issued, we'll certainly let you know right away. Another important weather segment coming up in about 10 minutes.